Oh, oh.
Hi
Chris Paul,
guys.
Chris Paul has the worst luck not in NBA history, in history of mankind, since Adam and Eve, since Jesus, since the apple, since the snake, all that shit. I'm Chloe
Bruh.
Rogers, and that's the bestest co-host in the whole wide world, Mr. Trill Bill. And this is what, a Thursday night, 10:15 p.m. Eastern in Broward County, where Lamar Jackson and Kodak Black reside. This isn't a regular episode, but we all saw what happened on Tuesday. We saw that 50-point, 5 block, 15 or 14 rebounds, 17 free throws made for Mr. Giannis, the Greek freak. First championship in 50 years for the Bucks. First 50-point game in a closeout game in the finals since 1958 with Mr.
In
Bob
60
Pettit.
years. Yes.
From
Since
Mr. Bob Pettit. Yeah, Giannis is that boy. But you know what's the great out of all these finals? I know people are going to say he's the number one player now. You could say that because he did take the crown right now. But I can't lie. I'm sorry, but I still can't take him over Steph, LeBron, or KD. And it's not no knock because the three guys I just mentioned could all go down. Well, one of them's already in the top five of all time. The other two are going to be in the top 10, creeping up. It's just let Steph get another 2 rings. He's going to be a top 5 player of all time. Same thing with Durant. But yeah, Giannis he finally made it, and he's at 26 years old. He hasn't even reached his prime. It's a skinny version of Shaq, literally. Oh, he's for sure off.
it's so many things to like take into account and to like think about. Like it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. First of all, Chris Paul needs his fair fade with Scott Foster. It's just that simple. Like that shit's crazy, bro. He's old. I think 0-13 now. He
Yeah,
went
yeah,
he
13. They
went
only
into
have one
game
game that
six
he wasn't in the
0-12, and it's like, bruh, he knew it was a wrap. Scott Foster knew it was a wrap. Giannis knew it was a wrap. Bruh, as soon as Giannis started hitting them free throws, I was like, oh God.
Bro, 17
Oh
for
God.
19, bro. You know it was GG's.
Bruh, he had 17 and 6 in the first quarter. I was like, yeah, bruh, it's a wrap, big dog. Like, I don't know what we about to do. DeAndre Ayton was looking just like a scared person all series. He just shit was wild. The shit was wild, insane. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. Chris Paul wants more money. It's too much to comprehend. Devin Booker broke his bruh. Once he broke his nose in this playoffs, he just stopped being a basketball player. He stopped being himself. He was still shooting. He was a volume scorer and shit.
But they
But
lost composure. They couldn't, bro. Once that, what was it? What the block? The block on Aiden. The block
bruh,
on Aiden killed him, and then the rest of the team, they were like, "Damn, Giannis really did that." Yeah, I think this is GG's. We can't stop him. Nobody on that team can stop him.
like literally, they broke it down. Game 1, he had 20 and 17, and it was just the fact that he was on the court. And it's like, damn, bruh.
That was
And
after
they,
missing what, like 2 games in basically a week.
bruh, the
After
man,
breaking his leg.
bruh, it was so much, so fucking much. But yeah, like you said, I'm still not taking him, as great as he performed, over Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, or LeBron James. Because let's face it, bruh, like them niggas different. Like as great as Giannis performed, we probably would not have even seen this performance if Kevin Durant wears the right size shoe. Let's fucking face it.
Dog, even if your toes are gonna hurt, just put on a size 16. You would have the finals would have been over last week.
Exactly. I'm like they would have swept the Suns because Kyrie and Harden would have been healthy. And yeah, bro, like what, like as great as this performance was, that shit, nah, bro. Like that would have been ran through, big dog.
But
Fuck
yeah,
out.
let's not take it away from Giannis. That boy, I think he's the most liked player in the NBA at the moment. He's that guy. Get a 50-piece at Chick-fil-A. I think he made. I saw the tweet right now. He asked if he could have Chick-fil-A for life because he literally generated for Chick-fil-A. It was like 36 million impressions, and that made Chick-fil-A $250,000. Yeah, Giannis is different.
Bro, he's a very likable human being. Like when you think about it, he did the whole American dream shit, bro. Came here from another country, just on a wing and a prayer type
Bro,
shit.
and worked, bro. Just that mindset of working. That's
He
why. That's why he doesn't need a jump shot, and the other guy in Philadelphia does need a jump shot because he got a shitty ass fucking mindset when it comes to being great. He might be a cool ass person. No disrespect to Ben Simmons because I don't know him at all. But when on the court, he got a shitty ass fucking mindset. That's why he is where he is. That's why his team doesn't want him anymore. If he had that Giannis mindset, Giannis said, man was literally what 190 pounds, 6'10". Now he's practically 7 feet, 250. A bully, a force, probably the biggest force in the NBA besides the boy in New Orleans. And that man, that's a grown ass child.
Exactly. With Giannis, bro, it's like one of the scariest things to think about. And my dad was pointing this shit out. Is, bro, imagine running him at the five. Who the fuck is guarding him? Like, there's no center that can literally keep up with him.
Yeah,
He
something happens to Burke Lopez. Yeah, Giannis at the five is different.
like that shit is a wrap. And the fact that like they pointed it out, bro. At the end of games, he's comfortable with just being like, "Hey, Chris Middleton, I know I can't shoot, so yeah, you handle the shit, big dog."
And he'll shoot if he won. Yeah, the thing with Giannis, I realize he's not. He doesn't care to fail. Like he won't. He'll go, man. He'll go shoot 33s in a game, knowing damn well he's gonna hit two of them. But as long as he's trying, it doesn't matter. Like he's that type of player, and that's what makes you. That's what separates the great ones. That you're not afraid to fail, and you just keep on trying. That shit's gonna eventually hit. And look at that. What was it? They were up 2-0 in Toronto. Kawhi came, won four straight on them last year. The Heat in the bubble, what 4-1? And I think Giannis had like sprained his ankle, like
Yeah,
at a point. And now look, two NBA champs since Kareem and Oscar. And now the sky's the limit for sure because this shit's wide open. Because you saw Brooklyn's gonna be healthy next year, but ain't nobody on the Nets could stop Giannis. Like
I
nobody.
feel like we're almost gonna be right back in the same situation where it's like they're gonna be counted out again, and it's like there's not gonna be any pressure on them, and they're gonna be able to skate through, probably get another 2 or 3 seed, another high seed, but either Philly or Brooklyn will take the number one overall seed in the East type shit. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bro, like this is the same situation where it's like, we know they're good, but can they do it again? Like we just saw them do it, but shit, I,
I don't think no one has an answer for Giannis, and if he starts hitting his free throws, not saying he's going to do another 17 for 19, but I just really think there's no stopping him at this point. And on the offensive end, obviously, Kevin Durant could outscore him. You got the Currys that could outscore him. Shit, Embiid could probably outscore him at times. But like on the defensive side, man, Kevin Durant can't see that boy. Blake Griffin can't see that boy in Brooklyn. Embiid could see him to a certain extent, but Giannis is just too. He's just too quick. He's too agile. Embiid, his ass is slow on his feet. He probably got another 5-7 years in the league, and that's no disrespect. That's just his body's gonna give out on him. You can just tell by the way he's running. But yeah, going back to Giannis. I wouldn't mind if he's the face of the league, honestly.
face of the league is so fucking wild to think of, and it's like he's 26, and it's like, damn, bro.
You don't need an American to be the face of the league. I forgot who said it on Speak for Yourself. The guy that's with Marcellus Wiley, his goofy ass,
Emmanuel Show.
bruh. Yes, that goofball said Giannis can't be the face because he is an American. Like that's the most ignorant shit ever.
That's basically the same shit that Stephen A. said. That's
About Otani. Like that's so it's such ignorance.
like, bro, let's face it. Like, first of all, the game has evolved so much, and you're getting players that international players that are so much better than back in the day. Like, bro, this is just talking about Otani, bro. That's a Japanese fucking pitcher that's hitting like Babe Ruth. End of discussion. And then you have Giannis, and then you have Luca, and then you have all of these overseas motherfuckers who just seem to keep coming. And it's like, bruh, what the fuck? Like, could you imagine if
And then
Luca
he
had
just
a
needed
brother?
that backcourt need to get blown up in Washington, and then he's gonna start thriving.
Bruh, I feel so bad for him because it probably got to a point where Westbrook and Bradley Beal were just like, bruh, you might touch the ball 5 times a night.
And the
Like,
wild thing is, Denny could probably give both of them work. And it's just like, nah, you're a rookie. I'm Russell Westbrook. I'm Bradley Beal. You're not touching the ball. You could
exactly.
put Denny in any other lottery team, and he would have made some noise.
We saw what every other lottery pick did, basically, especially the fucking top two,
Yeah,
LaMelo.
even Obi started playing well. Let me just give these boys a
Bruh,
chance, man.
fucking Onyeka Okongwu was
Yeah, he
playing.
started having some minutes. But was it? Did I see a tweet or was I? I can't. I'd be seeing sometimes like tweets, but I think I'd be dreaming about these. Did Onyeka, is he missing the next 6 months for some shit?
Um, I don't think so off the top of my head, but that's definitely something to look up.
Yeah, he just yeah. See, I knew, bro. 22 hours ago, bro. My memory's crazy. He underwent surgery to repair a torn right shoulder labrum on Wednesday, and he's gonna miss 6 months. So
All
first the
right.
foot and now the shoulder. Man, I hope, bro. He's Bam's little brother. I hope he could pan out.
Honestly, like when I think of people who can guard Giannis, I really only think of Bam. Like I don't think that Rudy Gobert is quick enough, although he's probably strong enough.
Hmm.
He's not quick enough to keep up with Giannis. And
Yeah,
it's like if
I
Bam
feel
can
like we need to see him like a healthy AD.
a healthy AD, but probably for maybe another year or two.
But I'm keeping like Anthony Davis 1,000% healthy, not being a fucking walk like made out of glass. Like, bro, you could debate he's better than Giannis. I'm not saying he is because obviously he can't stay on the fucking court. But this man was the number one overall pick for a reason. The Lakers gave up any and everything for him for a reason. He's that good, as you saw last year in the bubble in the postseason, as you saw this year when they were up 2-1 on the Suns and up by 12 until his groin said, "I'm coming straight off the bone. Sorry, I'm good. Lakers are going home." Anthony Davis is that guy. I don't get people obviously hate on him and they like, oh, you left New Orleans, you couldn't win by yourself, this and that. It doesn't like I don't get why people ridicule players like that. Like the talent is still there, the skill is still there. Just because he went to another team doesn't mean he's not good anymore. He's still a top tier player. He's still top, bro. He could easily be a top 5 player when he's on his shit, but the man just can't stay healthy.
My thing is I could understand if like when players go to these other teams, their play diminished. But bruh, AD, like if I'm not mistaken, LeBron averaged damn near a triple double, but he was averaging like 30 and 11 in the finals.
Hmm.
So it's like either one could have got Finals MVP, and of course LeBron got it because it's LeBron, and
Yeah,
he didn't do piss poor shitty. So it was like cool, he's gonna get it. But bruh, AD is he was the reason why they made it last year. Like he was the because let's face it, LeBron couldn't do it by himself. He can't do it by himself.
yeah,
That's the reason why he
not
got AD.
anymore. But oh, sad to say, but yeah.
Bruh, with AD, my whole thing is injuries, injuries. Like just literally injuries. You can Google his chart and it's damn near comparable to Allen Iverson's. And everyone know about Allen Iverson's injury history. Shit's crazy, bruh. Nigga was basically a walking skeleton with all the bones he done fucked up and shit. So it's like, bruh, with AD, you're getting to that point where it's like, bruh, we want to see you just stay fucking healthy because we know your issue. Like, you can't be stopped when you're on that bitch. Like, let's face it. So just stay healthy, keep it moving. Let's keep it going. But shit, we got a draft coming up.
No,
I
I
don't
should be
even know.
Anthony Davis's stats because he gets me mad, bro. Yeah, this man's a savage.
Oh, yeah, Anthony Davis stats are insane. Because the shit is like,
The two best seasons in New Orleans, he was 23, 24. He did 28 and let's call it 28 and 11, and then 28 and 12 1 year with 2.5 blocks. Last year he
bruh,
did. Last year he did 22 and 8, and this is practically he wasn't healthy at all last year, and it's like everything's happening just like it did 2 years ago when LeBron and the Lakers missed the playoffs. Shit, we all know the Lakers are probably going to be back next year, and I'm not gonna do no what if and disrespect the Suns, but we all know shit would have been gone different if they were completely healthy. And if it didn't go healthy that first round, the second round, if Jamal Murray was there, it would have probably gone different. And the third round, for sure, if Kawhi was there, Kawhi would have looked at Chris Paul and said, "I don't give a fuck if you've never been to the finals. You're not getting it there this year either." Kawhi would have probably 4-1 those boys because that man's just that he was. You could tell he was on a tear, bruh. Man was no games, but I really Kawhi versus Giannis would have been some shit.
it would have been nice to see because then it would have came down to if the third person for the Clippers would have showed up,
Yeah,
because you knew that
who would have
PG
been that third person?
exactly, it would have been
Yeah, they would have been
between.
like, yo, Pat Bev, we
Well, no, it would have been between Reggie Jackson and Terrence Mann, and
my
it would
God, Reggie Jackson about to get the bag this offseason.
exactly. He kind of finessed the world. Like, he's about to do it again. Like, he's like show up in the
I feel
playoff.
like he finessed the world going to when he went to Detroit because he was just cocky and he was like, I don't want to play behind Russ, but he proved that he could play. He not no
Oh yeah,
fucking. I don't think
he
he
had
wants
a
to really play
game.
now.
He had a game in the playoffs where they were down. They were down by 15, and they were playing that tough ass Memphis team with Mike Conley, fucking Zebo, Mark Gasol, Tony Allen, Rudy Gay, all of them, and this man came off the bench and dropped 30 and fucking won the game.
This is
And
when he was
that
in
was his
OKC.
moment. So it's like, bro, when you do shit like that in the playoffs and you were playing next to Russell Westbrook and KD and James Harden, yeah, bro, you seen some shit in the NBA at that point. You gonna get the bag. Basically D'Angelo Russell type shit. You put together these magical moments and seasons.
And D'Angelo Russell gets me mad, bro. That man disappeared, but that's what happens when you go to fucking Minnesota. People forget about you.
Free Cat, bro. Free that man, Cat.
Something has to shake there because it's like you got Anthony Edwards. You can't let him go, and it's like you can't fuck shit up. You got Edwards and Cat and D'Lo, and it's just like yeah, you guys are just fucking trash, dog. Like as a team, bro, the Timberwolves are just trash. Like they can't make shit work. Ever since Garnett, because they didn't make shit work with Kevin Love either. The boys were in the lottery having fun.
Bro, they just honestly they fucked it up because remember they took Johnny Flynn and Ricky Rubio
Yeah, so
over
they're cursed for
Steph
that.
Curry.
But shit, that was God because I don't think anybody would have wanted to see Steph Curry in the Timberwolves jersey.
Oh yeah, that bro. I would have. Everyone would have rather seen Steph Curry in the Knicks uniform like he wanted than fucking
Should have pulled the Eli.
ex- shit. That would have changed the whole shape of the NBA. Honestly,
Bro, imagine that because that's the East. Like that shit, him and LeBron would have gone at it for years. Like everything's different. The whole landscape is different. I don't even know what the fuck happens in the West. The Warriors, are they even relevant? Where's Durant? That really is some shit.
Derrick
What?
Rose probably doesn't get an MVP. Like there's a
I
lot to
really
come.
want to. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that would have left the Warriors and Durant. I don't know where his ass. I don't know where the fuck he would have gone. He'll probably just join LeBron or some shit.
But yeah, like I was saying, even with KD and AD, when they join other players like LeBron and Steph, bruh, their play didn't diminish. KD went on to win Finals MVP, and like we said, AD is doing amazing shit and basically being the driving force. So it's like, yeah, they did go join other stars, but they're contributing, if not doing more than what they were doing previously, and validating their star status. Like to me, that's the biggest thing, and that's what gets me upset because it's like, bruh, yeah, they joined a super team, but they're still doing their shit. Don't act like they're not.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Kay Cunningham to the Pistons.
Eh,
He's the thing in my article I wrote. I have him going third to the Cavs. Like I'll keep it real. I really don't think they need him, but I don't know
that's
what.
not a bad spot because that
But
then
everybody going to Cleveland's a bad spot. That place is fucking cancerous. But like they need some shit. If they're saying he's the best prospect since LeBron, put his ass in there at the wing with the backcourt of a Carl and a Garland and make that shit work. Because you're gonna put him in Detroit. Like I really don't know what's gonna happen in Detroit. That's gonna be a big ass fucking lineup. Killian Hayes, Sadiq Bey, Grant, Stewart, and Cade. It's a big ass backcourt. Who the fuck is playing the two?
uh I would assume you would put Killian at the two, or you may go with Cade at the two for his rookie year just because Killian has already been in the league and may be used to handling the ball.
I put Jalen Green up in my mock draft to go number one. He's just
To me,
a bucket.
he's got the most upside because it's like, bruh, he can fucking score. Like he can Anthony Edwards type score, like 40-piece type shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's got the athleticism. He jumps out the gym. Then you got Evan Mobley, who he put together a fucking hell of a tournament, and it's like you're 7 feet tall, hell of a wingspan already. Just put on a little bit of weight. That's it. That's all you got to do, and you already know
I
these
really
kids
want him in
have
Houston.
jump shots.
That's a nice pick and roll with him and KPJ, and Christian Wood is still over there. Kenyon Martin Jr., Jashawn Tate. Yeah,
Is it
over there in Houston. It's crazy how Houston really said, "Fuck it, we got to get rid of James," and they got blessed with the second pick. You get a franchise center and make Christian Wood put him at the 4, his natural position. KPJ said, I forgot what he said. I think he said he tweeted some shit like it's gonna be a movie next year. I was like, oh yeah, he about to go off. Like this man really about to go off. I'm pretty sure he dropped.
right?
Did he do a 50 point? He did a 50 point game last year.
Exactly, bro.
And
With like, and he
and
had 10
they got him for a second round pick. Cleveland is just fucking. This is what I mean. Cleveland is just
bro. Cleveland said that he was suicidal. Like people
so
forget, like,
excited to get these buckets.
bro, like Cleveland was like they sat him down, they like deactivated him for a while and shit. Like he wasn't dressing, and it was like they were trying to either like tarnish his name or something. But it was like, bro, this is again, you're trying to write off 20-year-olds basically. And it's like, bro, they haven't even sniffed their prime. They're still
Bro, they all see
getting their bag.
Bro, they
Like,
see the Donovan Mitchells. They see all these rookies that come out and go crazy, take their teams to the playoffs, average over 20, make it past the first round, or things like that. And they think, oh, why didn't you do that? We took you in the lottery too. Why aren't you dropping 20 a game? I'll never forget they were calling Tatum a bust after his second year. And bam, now after his third year, they were saying he was a top 15 player. He became the most overrated player in the NBA. And now look at him. Jason Tatum is top tier. He could possibly be the face of the league. Stop writing off these young players.
no,
You could tell see like someone with Lonzo Ball. You could tell this is Lonzo's game. You know he gonna do a 15, 7 and 7. He could drop you triple doubles. He could go off for fucking 30 points because he'll hit fucking 7 threes in a game. That's his game. Like he's not that 25 and 8 and 8 that we thought as a number 2 pick he was gonna do. No, that's gone. That's out the window. I really don't think that's possible. I think he's just gonna be a Jason Kiddish type point guard, and it's not bad. Like come to New York, please, Lonzo. Come join the Knicks because we could use you. Because Alonzo Ball could easily make some All NBA defensive teams in his career for sure.
and he would open up the floor for a lot of people. He would get a lot of people great looks. Quickly would probably shoot a lot better, just because, bruh, that kid is looking to get everybody the ball. Like I don't know what LeVar teaches his sons, or at least he taught those two, but these motherfuckers know how to share the ball, and it's
Leandro just fried himself for fucking stealing wherever the fuck he was.
bruh. He
That
was
shit
over there and
dirtied
trying
his
to make
face.
that decision.
Yeah, that shit just dirtied his face because it's like I'm pretty sure he's the best shooter out of all of them.
Exact. Bruh, his dad has always said that he's the best scorer. LaMelo was gonna be the best, and Lonzo was the first, and Jello was the best scorer. But it's like, bruh,
Damn, he can't. Lonzo probably like, so dad, I'm just the first, and he's like, yep, your brothers are better.
he's like, but think about it, you were
Especially
first.
LaMelo. I know LaMelo probably be hyped now. He'd be looking at he'd be showing his Rookie of the Year trophy. I know he'd be talking shit to Lonzo. He's like, shit, I'm better than you.
Already. Already, I'm better than you. And fuck, shit, our other brother.
Bro, obviously, bro, both of them got some weird ass shots, but I feel like it's also like, bro, some people just can't handle going to the Lakers. Like, especially like, bro, what are you supposed to do when it's you, Bi, Kuzma, and Josh Hart, and all these boys, and you guys are like 2021, and they go sign LeBron James. You can't fucking play your game anymore. You got to play his game. You got to adjust to how LeBron wants you to play. You can't run the point anymore, Lonzo. That's LeBron's job. That shit fucked up all of them.
Bruh, it's
Bro, even Josh Hart performing in New Orleans, bro. That man could grab any type of rebound any day. Lonzo Ball, obviously triple double threat. Brandon Ingram, that shit's baby Kevin Durant. None of them were doing that shit on the Lakers. Julius Randle too, bro. I'm forgetting about all these former Lakers. Jordan Clarkson, all these boys.
it's that pressure of
Mm-hmm.
playing next to him, and then it's the blame. Because let's face it, LeBron's gonna do his shit every night. Like I think he still has a streak of like 200, 300 straight games of like a minimum of 10 points.
And I don't even think it's. I don't think it's 200 games. I think that's just like in the 600s. I know he has a
It,
record though, but
exactly, it's like something insane like that. So it's like every night LeBron is basically gonna do his thing. But if you don't do your shit and y'all lose or you're not up to par, they're gonna talk about you, bruh, and you're gonna hear it just because you're LeBron's teammate now, bruh. And LeBron attracts all attention at all times. It's just that simple,
hmm
bruh. He like we just saw the tweet this morning. He just hit $1 billion in career earnings. Like,
and already on the court, off the court, it was like over 700. Like that guy's.
bruh, think about that. He hit $1 billion in career earnings, and we know he has the lifetime Nike deal for $1 billion.
Yeah, he said he do a fucking. LeBron's lit, man. LeBron is so lit.
He could literally be like, you know what? Let's go ahead and buy whatever. We're gonna buy the Lakers.
No,
You know
you
what?
know, like it's not even trying to like be like, damn, I wish I was LeBron. Nah, his kids, like Bronny, probably wake up, be like, bro, I do whatever the fuck I want. Like, I might want to stream today. Shit, I might go to Malibu the next day. I might do this shit. Dad, you want me to copy you an eighth? Shit, he could do whatever. They could do whatever the fuck they want. It's so lit, bro. I think doesn't his daughter have her own like playhouse in the back?
Bro, that's not a playhouse. That's like
It's a big,
that's
it's a grown ass. It's a real house. It's a guest house.
exactly. It's a basically it's
Guest house for a 7-year old. Shit, we bothering you? Go stay at your guest house, bro. You're good. That's just
bro,
lit. That's life right there.
it's crazy for so many reasons. Just like you said, his kids have the options to do whatever the fuck they want. Like they could honestly wake up and be like, I just want to be a normal fucking kid. Like I don't want to be a basketball player. I just want to go to school, get a degree, and work a 9 to 5. I want to flip burgers at McDonald's. They could
LeBron
do
will be like,
it.
I'm gonna buy you 10 McDonald's. You don't have to flip them.
Exactly. He's gonna be like, flip those. Don't flip the burgers. Flip the McDonald's.
hmm
And bro, it's just the man is crazy. Like it and it just rubs off. You see the whole effect. Like, bruh, he brought the whole clique from high school. Like you, not too many people would do that at the age of 18 to be that aware and be like, yeah,
He
let's
was
bring
woke
the
for sure. He
squad.
was woke. Yeah, and I think he got all his boys. Like all his boys got paid. Obviously, Maverick Carter, Rich Paul, and there's a fourth one.
Oh yeah,
I
there's
know there's a
there's a
fourth
few.
one.
Maverick Carter, Rich Paul.
LeBron, look out! I think he sent Maverick Carter to learn like the ins and outs of like Nike or something like that. All I know is he puts his people in
Oh yeah,
position.
he put him in school and everything. Like he paid for
Yeah,
his schooling and right, like
that's lit.
he
Shout
put
out to
his
LeBron.
people in position to win.
hmm
And it's like, bruh, if you think about it, if you pray and you ask for that shit, it's like, all right, you get the opportunity now. People didn't bless you with it. Now you can't complain about it. You got
hmm
to put the work in, and that's what they simply did. And now it's like, damn, this man looks like he could fucking take over the world or something. LeBron looks like he could run for president, no cap.
At this point, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up running for president one day. But at the same time, I don't think he wants to do that. I think LeBron's just like shit. He's trying to just venture off into everything.
He gonna
So,
be like, bro, let me make another movie. Let me produce a movie this time. Let me see what that's like.
like TV show, he's gonna start doing a bunch of shit.
Cause it's like, yo, like we all know, he's 30. He's about to be 37 in December, and it's like, bro, as much as we love him, we probably only have what, another 2, maybe 3 years of this nigga if we're
I say,
lucky.
I say LeBron done at 41.
Shit, that's
I just,
that's.
I, just I personally think he wants one more. I mean, if I'm keeping it real, I think he wants 6. I just don't unless like AD has to stay healthy. If AD stays healthy, LeBron can do 24/7 and 7. It's okay. And the crazy thing is, when it could come the finals, I guarantee you that 37, 38, 39-year-old LeBron James is going to put up fucking 30 plus points every single game.
Oh yeah, because he knows how to turn it up that
But
final.
at least I see them winning one more just because like if they would have lost to the Suns this year and they were fully healthy, then I would have been like, okay, maybe you got to do some shit, or it's GG's LeBron. 4 rings don't really fucking matter. You're still one of the three greatest basketball players ever. But with AD being hurt, shit, fucking what's Caruso got hurt during one of those games. They were all fried, dog. Let them come back 100%, and then we'll talk. If they win, then obviously we know. If they lose, then shit, it might be in father time coming. That shit is undefeated.
That bitch is
That shit
undefeated.
undefeated. That shit got to Kobe. Hit him with the 2 piece. Rest in peace, Mamba. That shit got to Tim Duncan. That shit did the ankle lock on Tim Duncan. It was like shit. No 20 and 10, bro. Give me your ankle. Kawhi gonna get you that ring, not
Oh
yourself.
yeah, bro. It caught a lot. It caught Dirk. The way it caught Dirk was
Oh
so
yeah,
mean.
that was disgusting, bro. Dirk went to like he started averaging 7 points. He was just there for cardio. He was like, shit, I need cardio. My wife said I need at least 10 minutes cardio. I won't shoot. Just let me run.
Bro,
Yeah,
he couldn't even run, bro. He was just going up and down the court. He was like,
Paul
bro,
Pierce in Washington. Paul Pierce was fried at a point. There's so many players that is like, damn, bro.
shit. And what's scary, then you think about this man in the other sport that's so violent. And this
Yeah,
nigga Tom Brady.
that guy's a genius. He really is a genius. I know he has so much pull. I know he told Tampa Bay to draft the fucking tackle Wirfs. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's just Tom Brady's a genius. He's like, you want to get me all the weapons I want. I don't care if you think Antonio Brown has CT. You're gonna get me him. Gronkowski, I don't care. You're gonna get me him. That's my best friend. And they literally have, if I'm not mistaken, the easiest schedule in terms of strength of schedule. When it comes to fantasy, they have one of the easiest schedule for their running backs and their receivers. Tom Brady, if you don't want to spend a pick on a Josh Allen and a Patrick Mahomes and shit, Tom Brady, you're still finding him in the eighth, ninth, 10th round, and
Oh, bro, Tom Brady is that's gonna be my quarterback
bro,
this
the
year.
amount of weapons he has, Tom Brady did 40 touchdowns and I believe 12 interceptions last year, finishing as a top 10 fantasy quarterback. He gonna do the same shit this year, and you could fucking fill out your whole roster, and you don't have to fucking gut in and take a Justin Herbert or Mahomes in the fifth and fourth round, sixth round. Yeah, Tom Brady's that guy, and he's smart. He's just like a Peyton that he's like, oh, I'm gonna get sacked. I'm too old for this. Let me fall to the ground. You're not gonna hit me, Aaron Donald. You're not gonna hit me, bro. Fucking what the fuck is this guy's name for Chicago?
Khalil Mack. Well, no,
Yeah,
Khalil Mack got him last year because he
bro. I'll never forget when Khalil Mack threw down that the tackle, the same tackle, Worfs. He just threw him down with one arm, and it's like, bro, that's a 350-pound kid
flipped him.
with your fucking one arm.
Shit's scary.
Like I know Khalil Mack could bench press me with one hand for sure, both of us at the same time.
Shit's crazy. But all we know is we're 3 weeks away from preseason football. I'm
Fucking
hyped.
finally, bro. You don't understand, dog. Bro,
I'm
really,
hyped.
really, 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 really. I'm probably in 17 drafts. There's this thing called best ball drafts. Shout out to the fantasy football boys. So this is so it's like 6 people, 10 people, 12 people, probably like $3, $5 to buy in. But what you're doing is you got 18 rounds. You're drafting a team, but you're not managing the team. So at the end of the season, whoever has the most points scored wins. But each week, you're basically getting the highest points for each player on that position for your position. So it's like one quarterback, 3 receivers, 2 running backs. If you have 5 receivers and the top 3 that score the highest are those that are inserted for those points. It's pretty lit. It's lit as fuck because you don't got to worry about shit. All you're doing is drafting, and then you're getting the maximum points every single week. Yeah,
Okay.
it's easy money. You know how I am with fantasy. That shit's easy money.
Yes. Fantasy is your cocaine. We understand, sir. But shit, as always, close us out, sir, because
Oh yeah,
that
as always, Twitter and Instagram at Chloe Rogers _ at NBF _ chill at NBF _ podcast at Unwrap Sports at the Icon Network at Project Gang on YouTube NBF _ podcast. And damn, we need a monitor to fix that. It says nothing but facts. But yeah, and on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, nothing but facts all together. What is it, Thursday? Yeah, we still gonna be here on Sunday, the usual
exactly.
5 p.m. Eastern. Damn, no basketball. That shit's crazy. But we're gonna come out with some topics and facts and crack and all that. Y'all boys have a nice night. It's time to go to the sky. All right, y'all
Adios,
boys.
people.